it's Amanda here from Lolli Lulu Crafts, and today we are doing the next 2 pages in our Elegant Edges mini album. So this is the blank pages, so we're just going to be working on putting some decoration on those, and I thought it would be fun to go back to our actual Elegant Edges cartridge and do some cuts from there. So I was looking through the cartridge and the booklet, and I saw this great little heart, which I know these aren't quite hearts, but they've got kind of, when you look sort of far away, they almost look like little hearts. It just made me think hearts for some reason. So I saw this and I thought that was fun, and then I actually saw this little ticker tag here, so I thought they would be really nice. So I thought I'd cut that out with a blank bit behind just to show through, and then just a plain layer to create like a area to put the photograph. Then on this side I went through my cuts box. I have a box where I have sort of bits and pieces that I've cut out, either just to show you guys something or just something that I haven't used, and I found some great little cuts using my Spellbinders Die Delights, so I'm going to put those on there. So since those ones are ready, I'm going to get straight on with that page first, and then we'll move on to doing this page and cutting out on Elegant Edges. Okay, so I've got these 2 really cute little sort of tree things from the latest release of the Die Delights. So those 2 are going to go kind of like that. And then I've got a little tag which came from this Kyoshi collection, so that's going to go in there. Okay, so I've got this cute little butterfly brad. Also, unusually I'm doing this pretty much all from the Kyoshi collection, so that I just thought for a change I would do something that was kind of complete from the whole collection. So I'm just going to pop that in the top there, making sure it's twisted around because it has got a direction on this one. So then I'm just going to put this split pin open, if I can get it to go open. There we go. And again, I just want to check that that's correct, and then I'll give it a good squeeze tight so it stays put. So that's got our little brad in place, and I think that's really pretty. And now, because of the brad, I need to use my glue gel rather than my Cosmic Shimmer, because obviously the back of the brad is a little thicker. So we just want to put, I'm not trying to put masses on here, and this is slightly bending now. There we go. There we go. So we're just going to squidge that into place like so. I think that looks good. I'm trying to think what's on the other side. Oh, quite a lot on the other side. Okay, so then we're going to go back to our little trees. So I'm going to put this one down first, and I'm going to use my Cosmic Shimmer for that and a pair of tweezers because that will hold it while I try and just put some of the glue on. So I'm literally just going to dab little bits of glue on the branches. I'm not going to try and get every single bit, because even for me that would be pushing it. There we go. And then I just turn that over and pop that down about there. And if you don't squidge it around too much, this glue dries clear, so even if it squelches out just a wee bit, it will be fine. And then I want to put this little heart down, actually, because I want to make sure that I'm putting my tree in the right place. So that's going to go there like that, so I would have done that slightly wrong. So that was well worth checking, and I'm going to use a bit of glue gel for this here so I get a bit of height. There we go, I like that. And that again is from the Kyoshi range, and this is all basic grey, by the way, just to remind you what we're doing. Okay, so now I'm getting my tree again and my Cosmic Shimmer, and this is the one with the little birdhouse in the tree and little birds and things. It's really sweet. Okay, and then we're going to take that over there and put that down like so. So that's that, and then I've got the little cutout of the birdhouse that came, and that was done in yellow, so I'm just going to put that on. I've got a couple of little tweets as well. I'm just going to grab him by the tail. So that's that. So, and then on, also in my sort of pre-cut box, and then we had this little love. So I think that would be just nice, and then we'll put that in that little gap there. Okay, so then that will all dry off. So that's that page there with the cuts done, and then I just want to add some little gems and some sparkle with some, perhaps some stickles. I keep calling it glossy accents. I've got some great little pearls which I thought would be really fun. Get some of those and put them on the tree. Just to add a bit of fun and dimension really. It's just, and we've got some nice colours. Here we go. Pretty. And then to finalise, I'm going to use some stickles for that page, and that's going to just accent like the heart, etc. Just to add a bit of, have a bit of sparkle. So I'm just adding it to the sentiment as well. And then I think to the little birds, and then the birdhouse, I think. There we go. So that's just a bit of sparkle on there. Okay, so that's that page done. So I'm going to put that to one side, and then we're going to start on the other half of the pear, and for that one we're going to be doing some cuts on. Okay, so I've put the cartridge in, put the overlay on, loaded the mat, set the settings to 5 inches on the blade and pressure at max, speed at max. The size that I want is going to depend on what I'm doing. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is this here, the ticket thing. So I want to do the first one here, the top layer in the patterned paper, and then the backing part I am going to do using the lilac. So I'm going to do it at 1 3/4 inches, which I think will give me about 5 to 6 inches long, but I'm only guesstimating on that. Okay, so I'm going to find that button, which now I'm used to using the universal overlay is going to be harder to find. And it's here. So what I want is the border feature button, and then where is that one here? And it's on page 46. So that's come up correct. So I'm going to press cut, and I hope it works because it's all I've got in that pattern. Oh no, it's been too long. Oh well. We've got a little bit on yellow, but not to worry. Then I'm going to do line return. So you can see it's just come down to here, which is a bit annoying, but not to worry. And then I'm going to go across to here. And I'm going to do shift and that button, and that should give me the background piece. So I need to obviously keep that the same, and then press cut. And then we're going to go across to my yellow, making sure I miss that section that I cut on already by mistake. And I want to cut out just the plain mat without the heart, I think. Oh, should I do it with the heart? No, I'll do it with the heart, and if I cover it up it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to do the border button off and then just hit that on its own. Now obviously I need to resize it, and I'm thinking, if we look at this, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do 3. Should I do 4 inches? Will it fit? Well, it'll tell me, I think so. Yeah, 4 inches will fit. That's good. slightly cautious with the sizing is because I am actually running out of cardstock now of that paper pack, because I've literally used one 6x6 paper pack of the Kyoshi, so I'm sort of now at the last pages and the last pages of the album as well. So anyway, let's now unload. Okay, so I've laid out the mat how I want it, and I'll just stuck that down so I can stick that down with my Cosmic Shimmer. And then I've put my little tickets together and I've offset them, and I've put the little yellow heart just over there because I thought that was kind of cute. So now we need to just pop my glue on, and I'm going to use my glue gel because we need it to be like a bridge. There you go. And so we've just got it like at the top and the sides there, and then we're just going to gently place that down. So this is already stuck, I just popped that down quickly with the Cosmic Shimmer. Okay, and I've positioned my little hearts here, so I'm going to just grab those and start to stick them down with my little Cosmic Shimmer glue. Okay, so that's those three stuck down. Now this extra ticket I had to cut off, it didn't work because it was too long, and I don't think there's really anywhere for it to go, so I'm going to leave that off there and put it in my cuts box, as it were. So that's all the cuts stuck down, and that's going to now create like a little bridge, so the photograph will be able to go underneath there, but it's going to be still well stuck, so that's going to be really good for that. And then I think the last thing I want to do really on here is just add a bit of sparkle and some gems just to give it a bit of bling bling. Okay, so I've got these lovely little crystals sort of spray, and I'm going to pop that down, and also a little one of the Kyoshi fabric flowers. Now I want the fabric flower to go kind of here. I'm going to stick it down using my glue gel, but I just need to think about where it is so that I can place my little spray of gems in a good position, and I kind of want it like that, I think. So I'm just going to pop that down there and then just grab hold of these. And then just gently put those about here, I would say. Looks good. I think that looks pretty. And then I can get my fabric flower and just position that there. Now it has got self-adhesive, but I just wanted a little bit of height on it, so I'm just going to put a bit of the glue gel down one side so that that is raised up, and obviously the other side is going to be on the actual tag, so just be careful, make sure I can still get my photo in there. So just gently lifting that up a little bit, make sure that's it. There we go. I think that looks really pretty. Okay, and then I think probably the next thing, probably the last thing I want to do is just add some stickles and maybe a few pearls. So I've got some nice white pearls, and I just thought I'd pop a couple in the corner here. 3 down there. I think that looks nice. Just adds a little something at the bottom, and then I'm going to get my stickles and I'm just going to glitter up the little hearts. Like so, and in the gap of this heart. So again, it's just adding a bit of shimmer. Like that. And I think I might even do it on the button actually, just to add a bit of shimmer to that. There we go. So that's that page finished. I'll just show you that shimmer. Isn't that pretty? Okay. So that's that one finished. So let's put the two together so you can see the effect of the two together. Okay, so that's both the pages completed. I really like how you can kind of link elements across. So we've got the heart here and hearts here, then we've got the kind of sort of warm orangey yellow tones and also the cooler tones of the green, but it's all coming in these papers that sort of go together really nicely, and you're bringing in the flower here that matches, so you're bringing in elements across that kind of go together, which I think really sort of, that it's making the pages different but complementary, at least I think so, so I hope you agree. Okay, so that's these 2 pages. I will see you next time, which will be for the very last 2 pages, and then after that we'll be doing one more video, which is the final construction of the whole album. So I hope you've enjoyed making this with me, and I will see you again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!